A vertical farm with London's skyline as a backdrop. This all started as just a design for Sam Cox during his architecture studies, and 4 years on, it's now a successful not-for-profit company. Helped along by the enterprise course Sam took through ChangeSchool at London's South Bank University.
That ChangeSchool course was invaluable at a very early stage for us in terms of thinking about the key issues you have to when you're starting a business. You're often testing a lot of very different things from a very early point, and it's really helpful to have that support and expertise in guiding those decisions and giving you a toolkit to grow your business.
Now, Grow Up Community Farms provides educational opportunities for schools, universities and communities on sustainable food production.
Different approaches at different stages, so young student in a safe environment can actually try and set up, their proverbial lemonade stand and see if that's something that's going to fly.
An entrepreneur himself, Viren Lal is the managing director of ChangeSchool, which holds short courses all over the world.
So when I studied in London at King's College 18 years ago, there was absolutely zero activity around entrepreneurship. And now entrepreneurship is the hub of co-curricular activity that happens in universities. And corporates are supporting it.
One of the reasons London has emerged as such a hub of entrepreneurial talent is because the UK is one of the easiest places in the world to start a business. It costs less than $65 and can take less than an hour to register. According to the Centre for Entrepreneurs, last year there were more than 650,000 startups established nationwide. This year they're expecting even more than that.
London at the moment is an absolute ecosystem. It's a cauldron of entrepreneurial activity. There has never ever been a better time to latch on to this whole infrastructure and all these opportunities to experiment, to play, to have fun in entrepreneurship.
But it's a way of generating money.
On top of their normal studies, these keen students at University College in London have enrolled in a 3-day enterprise boot camp designed to get them thinking like entrepreneurs.
My background is biochemical engineering, and I think currently and in the future there's going to be a lot of opportunities to develop products along that sort of line. So because that's my background, I don't really have a lot of experience in business and innovation and entrepreneurship.
It kind of makes you want to go back and actually think, what could I invent, or how can I set up something different and actually become an entrepreneur myself?
It's been reinforcing thinking on your feet and taking an idea and developing it really quickly.
Over the 3 days, they take companies like Nike and Uber and come up with a new market opportunity to pitch to the board. It's designed to be as lifelike as possible.
3.2% of our graduates each year go on to start a new business, to start their business, fulfilling their potential. So it's a marvellous statistic, a great responsibility to take forward.
This course is free on top of their everyday tuition fees, but others are now opting to pay a lot of money for a boost up in the business world, with some short courses in London costing thousands of pounds.
You can come out of university with a great degree from a great university, but how are you going to stand out amongst your peers? What can you do that others perhaps don't have? So I think students are aware of that and will do what it takes to stand out. And if that means paying for an expensive course, then so be it.
And it doesn't all have to lead to creating a startup.
Going through the process and developing the mindset is a really valuable, almost job skill that's required for the next generation who are going to probably change jobs every 2 or 3 years. And there are a whole range of startup companies, both mature and new, that are desperate for talent, for people who have got their hands dirty working in such an environment.
The most important thing I've definitely learned along the way is to make your mistakes small and to try and test things and always be testing your assumptions.
At the moment, Sam is focused on the London market and is hoping to eventually see more of his community farm boxes around the world. But he knows growing an idea and a successful business from scratch is never a simple process. Katie Gregory for CCTV.